Assalamualaikum, my name is Haris Hafizal. I will proceed on introduction and historical. In late 1997, ASEAN financial crisis hit Southeast Asia hard. Thailand's hot economy ran cold, their currency crashed, sparking panic across Asia. Like dominoes, other countries like Indonesia, South Korea, Malaysia, and the Philippines fell into crisis. The reason? Short-term loans funded risky investments. When investors got scared, they pulled out, causing a meltdown. Millions lost jobs and savings. It was a tough time, but Asia learned valuable lessons and about building strong economies. Now, I'll pass the floor to the next presenter.
Thank you, Haris. Without further ado, let's take a look at the factors that influence the crisis happen. First factor is hot money bubble. It occurs when investors quickly move money in and out for fast profit. This caused banks to fail, companies to go bankruptcy, and the economy to slow down. This can be seen attacks on the Thai baht in July 1997 leads to its devaluation, causing investors to withdraw their money quickly. This also caused the ringgit Malaysia to fall and the stock market to crash. Second factor is overheating economy. An overheating economy grows too fast, causing problem with trade balance, currency value, and debts. Thailand and Malaysia had large deficit because they rely on foreign loans, especially in Thailand for investment and consumption, while Malaysia focused for infrastructure and manufacturing. This caused their currency to drop when their fixed exchange rates to fall. Next, I will pass to the next presenter.
Thank you, Mahiro. Alright, I'm Fatin and I will proceed on the impact. The first impact was the currency devaluation, where the currency across the region decreased against the US dollar. For Thailand facing a crisis when the baht currency reached the lowest point of 56 unit to the US dollar. This influenced the huge unemployment in banking, real estate and construction sector. Next, for Indonesia rupiah trade decreased from 2,600 to almost 11,000 rupiah per dollar. Moreover, in South Korea, the Korean won also dropped around 800 per dollar to more than 1,700 per dollar, which led the wave of bankruptcy. For Malaysia, due to Malaysia failed to maintain the fixed exchange rate and lead the ringgit floated, this devaluation increased the foreign loan repayment costs and lead to the loss of investor confidence. Alright, we go for the second impact, which is economic contraction and recession. The crisis led to the sharp decline in GDP growth rates throughout the region. In Malaysia, both industrial output and export dropped drastically, which caused a lot of people lose their job and also caused widespread corporate bankruptcy and the collapse of banking sector. Last but not least, investor confidence and capital flights. The crisis destroyed investor confidence and led to a rapid withdrawal of capital from the affected countries. Alright, for the crisis solution, Thailand, Indonesia and South Korea accept the IMF assistance. IMF give the financial help and aim to stabilize the economy, but Malaysia developed a successful economic plan to minimize the crisis pressure and stabilize the economy, which is by lowering the interest rate and allowing loan. Secondly, fix the ringgit currency at 3 ringgit and 80 cents per dollar. Thirdly, ringgit trading is closed overseas. Fourthly, controlling capital movement, especially short term. And lastly, corporate and banking restructuring for macroeconomic recovery. I think that's all for me. Thank you.
Thank you. Now I will continue with the current economic status of the crisis countries such as Thailand and Indonesia. Thailand economy recovered quickly after the crisis. The GDP growth rates returned to positive and the country has maintained a stable and growing economy since that, where the country financial system was strengthened and the banking sector was reformed. While for Indonesia, the country implements significant reforms, including the restructuring of corporate debts. Since that, the economy has grown steadily. Next, what happened in the crisis to Malaysia's current economic condition is that the economy continues to be relatively stable where the GDP growth and low unemployment, but it still faces challenges like rising public debt and impact of the COVID-19 pandemic on sectors like tourism. Malaysia tourism industry suffered a steep decline and this cost the industry around RM3.37 billion in losses. That's all from me. Thank you.
In conclusion, Malaysia have taken a lot of alternatives in order to stabilize its currency from being heavily affected by the ASEAN financial crisis by tying the ringgit to the US dollar, reducing interest rates, and controlling capital flows. Malaysia managed to protect its economy without resorting to IMF assistance. Today, despite ongoing challenges like rising public debt and the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic, Malaysia economy remains relatively stable with steady GDP growth and low unemployment. That's all from us. Thank you for your time.